Think you can solve that?
Can you imagine just taking this apart and then like chucking that thing? Like throwing it sticks in.
Puzzle time.
Episode 18.
Episode 18. Coin art today.
Coin art and Redemic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so new Hedgehog in cage. I think it's actually a fairly expensive one too. You wanna jump in and
let's do coins first.
Do coins, okay? I like these coins. So these are not crazy awesome like hard puzzles, but they are a cool piece that you can like just have a
coin collection.
Yeah, it looks neat. Let's open a bunch of them. Like I have no problem with that. So okay.
So start with the smallest one first then?
Sure. Here, you grab the dime. You open the dime, I'll open the penny. So I opened these already once. And so essentially this is coin art. So the dude takes American coins and cuts them with this like super tiny saw. So this is called by a company called Coin Cut Art. And the guy's name is Jeremy Barrett. You need nails. Let me there.
Oh, I got it.
You got it?
Got it.
So the guy's name is Jeremy Barrett that does these, and on our site it actually says he does it with like this super tiny saw. So now you'll notice in some of the small ones they come with another coin. I think it's just more to hold it in there. But this penny comes with a second uncut penny. But there's the penny right here. And so I like this. You can take the pieces out. Let's see if we can let you guys see it here. How close will it focus?
That's pretty close, man.
Yeah, so it's like tiny little pieces. This penny is what is the penny here? Is a 10 piece. Yours is the dime, and that's a 12 piece. So it's really neat too because like the coins are cut in that the pieces are like kind of base relative to the size of the coin. Yeah, here, hold it really close so it like should be able to get you. Yeah. That dime one is super small. So that dime is actually less or more pieces than the penny, but smaller. So that's crazy. Yours is actually really tiny.
There's a few tiny pieces.
Oh, I don't want to break. So the smaller ones actually I found stayed together fairly well. The bigger ones less so.
Yeah.
I found that the bigger coins, they didn't stay together quite as well. But
I'm gonna put this one back here. I'm gonna try the big one.
Yeah. So there's a fairly big price range, I think, too. From like on some of the big ones, I think they're $100 on our site. The smaller ones, I think the
20 something.
Yeah,
$5.
Yeah, 25. I think the penny was the cheapest one actually. For some reason, I think maybe just because it has the least amount of pieces. But I'm having trouble.
Cats.
There we go.
Alright, I'm going to try this big one.
So I'll put the penny back in here. Yeah, that big one's cool. Like, it's really neat too because that one has like some dude's head on it, and like, I don't know, it's just really cool how I think they look like there's just such neat things. And the guys obviously cut enough space in there that they're not super tight too, so you can kind of take them apart. I want to do this. This one's kind of got a gold. This is I don't know what's a small dollar. I think this one is because this is a $50 and that's the full large dollar. So mine's the small dollar. And I like this one because it has kind of a gold look to it, a gold coloring. And another interesting thing I found on these is when you crack them open. If you look, so this one's, like I said, this one's gold on the outside. But when you open You look inside. There's actually, I don't know if this will show up on camera or not. Maybe not. But there is kind of like a bronze color on the inside. So, yeah. So obviously these coins have different stuff on the inside.
Space.
Yeah. The guy cuts obviously space into it, so it's not. If he didn't, I mean, it'd be crazy tight, right? So, who's on yours? Can you see a name on there?
I flipped mine over. I got an eagle.
I got Martin Van Buren. I don't know what Martin Van Buren is. Let's choose on this one. And the cool thing on this gold one is there's actually texture. If you look on the outside of it, there's this like texture on the outside. Something. It actually has, I think, words written on there. Just so neat. Like I wonder how hard.
It's got a bronze inside.
Yeah. See, a bunch of them have like this, like a different metal on the inside. So you'd never see that on a regular coin. But
mine just says "Liberty in God We Trust."
Yeah. This one's got like an eagle or something on the back. There's some sort of, no, maybe not. No, it's a Statue of Liberty. That's what it is. So this gold one's got the Statue of Liberty on the back. And then yours has, do you know who the guy's name is?
Doesn't say. 1974.
1974. So yours is 25 piece. This one here is a 21 piece. The one I've got here is a 17 piece. And so this one actually has a little like lens thing in it there too, just so it holds in probably. It doesn't move. You'd hate for one of these to come apart, hey, in the packaging. You get it and it's all just
tiny
messed
pieces.
up. So I wonder how hard it would be to actually do one of these. Like literally, like it probably wouldn't be that hard because you'd be able to see all the pattern on it.
Yeah, and you know what a coin looks like.
Yeah, and the outside. So it wouldn't. I wouldn't say these are exceptionally difficult. But they are really neat. I like these. I think they're pretty.
It's almost cooler for your coin collection than your puzzle collection.
Yeah, it's a bit of both. That's the beauty of it, right? It's like the stuff that Uesaka does, right? It's like that jigsaw / puzzle. So it's like kind of bringing two worlds together. So yeah, you got your. Let's see. So this is the large dollar, the half dollar, small dollar. This is the quarter, nickel, dime, and penny. Cool. So yeah, those are really neat. Check them out on puzzlemaster.ca. Let's move on to
Randemic.
This one, Randemic. This is called what's it called again? Here, let's see on the front here. It's called the Hedgehog in Cage Fantom. And this is so it's the Hedgehog in Cage, but it's got 14 spines on it. So it's a little different than some of the other ones. I guess the difficulty is level 8. I love the look of this. This one looks sweet. Like it's actually sharp. That's the crazy thing. Like those spikes are actually like sharp. And it comes in this sweet like leather pouch too. I just thought like it's such neat detail on this one.
Those look great.
Yeah.
2 of them are.
So 2 of them are longer. 2 of the spikes are longer. And then it also has this box. And so this box is based on like a TV show or something, right?
TV show aired in 1969 on Christmas Eve.
The Mystery of a Puzzle, apparently. I've never heard of it. But this is based on that. So there's like this character on here. I don't know this guy. I forget what his name is, but there's some character. Oh, Fantom. That's right. His name was Fantom in this TV show. So it's kind of a homage to that.
50-year anniversary puzzle. Super
cool though. This one is big. It's metal. And do you know how to do these?
Somewhat, yeah.
Like they have a similar solution. I imagine this one's a little harder because it's got 14 spikes on it, right? So yeah, that's got to make it a little harder. But pretty heavy duty. Yeah. And then it's got these rings in the end too. I don't know if it goes damage. Yeah. Nothing. Good. That's it's a 50-year anniversary of this TV show, so that's what this was released for, kind of in memory of that or whatever.
That's about it.
Yeah.
As far as I'm getting.
I think this one looks cool. Like, honestly, it looks like a mace. Like, legitimately, those are, like, fairly sharp. Not, like, crazy sharp, but sharp enough that you can impale yourself on it. Like, yeah. But really cool. It's super heavy duty. I think this is one of the more expensive Redemic puzzles out there. So, that's good for you collectors out there that like Radek Mycopulus's designs.
Is that who it is?
Yeah, that's the
Mycopulus?
Mycopulus, I think. Yeah, that's the guy who like makes these. But yeah, well machined, well made, super neat. So yeah, that's it's the Hedgehog in Cage Fantom. What else? So Tony just got back from a show out in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He's doing a trade show out there, I think, right?
Yeah, man, that's a busy city, man.
Yeah.
Dude, the ground shakes under your feet while you're out there. Just
Really?
walking around.
From,
This is super weird.
from
From
the
like
subway?
people, the subway,
Yeah.
cars, I don't know.
We're shooting in Saskatoon. Saskatoon is like 200,000 people.
It's
Just
nice.
over. Small, but yeah. Not Toronto big.
Definitely not.
But yeah, so I guess I'll tell you a bit some of the YouTube stuff out there. Always talk a bit about that. Mr. Puzzle has a super cool one. He shot the brass cannon. Have you played with that ever?
No.
It's like
No,
a
I did see it.
it's a sequential discovery. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
realize it was. I thought it was something different. So it's like, yeah, Chris Ramsey really likes those sequential discovery puzzles.
Oh, those are my favorite, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this brass cannon is right in there. Puzzle Guy has shot a couple cool ones too. He had a Siebenstein Spiel puzzle called Kleinkunst. He also shot Cold Fusion, which is a 3D printed puzzle by Oscar Van de Venter. Really good. Actually, really like that Cold Fusion. It's like that. Have you played with those?
No.
It's that one where there's like rings and they're like those. It's like that 3D printed stuff, and they kind of like spin out.
I know what you're
Just
talking
spin
about.
out. It's really neat. The cool movement on it. I think that's what Oscar Van de Venter does super well. It's just the really unique movements, and I think he's really mathematical with what he does, and like the angles and stuff. So it makes for a really interesting puzzle. You always got to check out. So Oscar Van de Venter does have a YouTube channel. He does a bit more like the twisty stuff, like the Rubik's Cube type style. But some really unique stuff on there, and the guy's just always innovating in the puzzle industry. And then Chris Ramsey, you got to check his stuff out. He's done a few. He did this actually really neat one. It's this old like voting booth or something. So it's like this suitcase that opens up with like walls on the side, but it's this puzzle that he bought on eBay or something. And guys made like this viral epidemic thing where you gotta like solve this virus. So it opens up, it's like this suitcase, and there's all these locks and different stuff. So kind of a puzzle box or escape room puzzle.
That's cool. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, and then Ross DM also has stuff. If you like Hanayama and you want some solutions, Ross DM is the place to go. He shot one of my favorites from the Hanayama collection, Cast O Gear. I love that puzzle. The movement on it is like that gear thing spins around the box. Super sweet.
It's another Oscar Van de Venter one.
Is that Oscar?
Yeah,
Okay.
he won the design competition that year with that one.
It's awesome. It's like it's this gear that like has a box and it spins around and like fits in the holes. It's an amazing puzzle. That Casto gear, if you haven't tried that, that's definitely one of my favorites for the Hanayama. What do you like for Hanayama? Like, what's your favorite?
O-Gear's got to be at the top, man. I like that one. It's
You did two.
Who's the Finnish designer?
Oh, Vesa
Vesa,
Timonen?
yeah.
He's one of your favorites?
He makes the keyhole. That one is really
Yeah.
cool. I figured out the donuts while we were out there too. That was really cool. It's
Donuts.
so tight on its finish, man.
Is that okay?
it's
Is
the one that
donuts the one
they sit like this?
and they're like magnetic pieces? Oh no,
Kind
they're
of.
not.
There's two of them that'll spin next to each other, and then there's two
Right.
of them that kind of unlock from each other.
Yeah.
So like once you get the ones to unlock, there's a little pin on the inside, and you have to get them directly opposite each other.
Huh.
So you can only feel when they stop and they're together, and you kind of have to guess.
Right.
And then you're just trying to get them to like slide
Separate
apart
slide.
like this.
Huh.
Like it's such a tight solution.
Yeah.
I was really impressed by that actually.
Cool. See, that's the thing. Some of those, like, I find with some of the Hanayama stuff, and you look at it and you're like, that puzzle looks dumb. Because that was my thought with Casto gear. I'm like, it doesn't look that great. And then you play with it and you're like, oh, This is a super cool movement. Or you get that solution, like it's that moment of discovery where like you hit the solution, it just is good. Yeah. There's some new stuff from Hanayama too. I saw like we have this Hanayama puzzle page on Facebook, and so it's a Hanayama group. So it's a group you can check out there. But someone posted some new Hanayama stuff. We don't have it here. Yeah, the snowflake. Yeah. Are we getting that here?
We're getting it. Yeah.
Sweet. Snowflake, and then there's another one too. But yeah, apparently, like, because Hanayama's Japanese or Chinese company?
Japanese.
Yeah. So they release everything in Japan first, and so you kind of need some connections or whatever to get those. Yeah. So they're out now. Puzzle Master here in Canada, we're a little behind the ball on some of that sometimes, but yeah, we'll be getting the cast snowflake in. It looked neat.
Yeah, super.
I thought it looked great design on it. Who is that again that designed it?
I have no idea.
Was that Osunori or is that? I don't know. I actually don't know who did that one. But it looks really... I think there was another Hanayama one, too. I don't... Yeah. Cast Snow, I think it's something else. What's the snowflake? It was Cast Snow. Not Snowflake. Cast Snow. I remember thinking... Because it looks like a snowflake, but it's called Cast Snow. I was like, oh. You'd think... I don't know if that's like a lost in translation thing or... I mean, it works, right? So yeah, that's our episode today. Make sure you go on YouTube, click subscribe, click the little bell to get the notifications. Check us out on Instagram though, and then like our page on Facebook too. So we post a bunch of stuff there. We've been doing on Facebook Meme Mondays. Me and Tony went together and made a whole bunch of puzzle memes. You like puzzle memes? There's Meme Monday on our Facebook page. It's sweet. Honestly, some of them were really fun to make. I think they turned out well. Yeah. We just gotta
that was a good waste of 2 hours. That was
fun. Yeah. So check out all our social media. Again, go to puzzlemaster.ca, puzzlemaster.ca, and you'll find all the stuff we have here today, plus so much more. The Puzzle Master site is so much bigger than we could ever do in any number of videos. There's thousands of products, new stuff coming out all the time. Even in the new year here, I was surprised. I thought maybe like you get into the new year, maybe it slows down a bit. It's still going hard, man. There's new puzzles like
January.
This stuff.
We broke record in November, December, and January.
Yeah, so cool. It's just lots of good stuff coming out. And you'll be excited. Just make sure you get on them fast, because anytime Chris or Mr. Puzzle shoots something, man, it sells out like that. So you got to be quick on the buying when you see it on a video. So yeah, thanks for watching Puzzle Time with Tony and Tyler. He's Tony, I'm Tyler. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.